like just a young scrap. And then something happened to him. I don't quite remember. It was like some kind of sickness or something. But he passed the throne on to his son, little Huey, and that guy, he became like a big hero and all during the War of Moon and Shadow. But I mean, he's a king. The king's kind of like always seen as a hero. There's definitely some PR going about during that time. But yeah.
What was the child that is buried with him?
Oh, well, I imagine it would probably be like, Huey's daughter. She died pretty young. She got like some sort of sickness. I think there was like a family disease or something. And her elven blood just... Oh, I don't know. I mean, I don't remember if it was. I know, like, despite her getting sick, she was half elf because of her mother, who was full elf. But I guess the elves couldn't do anything for her, so poor girl. Mm-hmm. I remember there was a big funeral about it, and then King Huey was just never the same.
And the other shabby coffin? Why is it walled up because of the disease?
Walled up? There's a door. People like used to come here and they would do like one of them things those religious folks do where they go on a tour.
Exorcism.
No, not that. The one where they like go to like, cause it's like a holy site or something. Pilgrimage, that's it. Yeah, lots of people from like all across the Isles of Moonshae would come to this area, and you had free access to the building. It wasn't locked up. Is it locked up?
It's walled up. There's a fence with no gates.
That's new. It was all open. It was like kind of like a nice little park. Like people would come and celebrate, the freedom of the island and the heroes who saved the Moonshae Isles. Why is it walled up? You might want to go talk to, like, the gravekeepers. I mean, I haven't seen them around since I've been risen, but usually it's run by the temples in Caer Caladir. I don't know why they would wall it up, though. That's weird.
Is that like R-I-S-E-N or R-I-Z-Z-E-N? Or I-N?
Risen? Yeah, I used to riz in my good days. I still got it. Swipes at like
there's a lot of single beautiful ladies in this area.
What about the graves next to it?
Oh,
no names on them.
Yes, we need a diagram for every name in the cemetery, please.
Well, no, that's weird, because, like, if they're related to the king, to Cymric Hugh, and Lord the Kalmath, they would be in said building. There would be no graves on the sides. If there's graves on the sides, that doesn't... Why would there be graves on the sides? Maybe they're like,
their most loved pets?
Servants.
Maybe. Or maybe, like, servants, like right-hand men or something. But why would the names... That's weird. That's weird. You only cross out names if it's someone who is dishonored or who is dishonorable, and they've lost the right to be put to rest. Like, that's essentially a curse. Like, crossing out a dead person's name on their headstone, that's a curse on the household. How many graves are over there?
2 more on the side. And 3 in the building, but 1 is empty.
Empty. They're with... when I was alive, there were 3 bodies in there. In the building. They were in glass. They were all in glass coffins. In glass enclosures.
I think one of them was just like shabby. Maybe somebody stole one of them? Who was the third?
Well, so there's Lord Zeghelmuth, there's Cymric Hugh, there's the daughter, Cymric Hugh's daughter, the wife, his wife is Elvin. If she's still alive, she may still be alive to this day. Elves live a long time, what do I know? But elves, they live like forever. No offense.
What is
but
her name?
Gosh, what was her name? Let's see here. She was kind of important. She was from Sonoria. I want to say her name was like Rerin, Ali something.
Allison?
Allison, yes. Allison Reredin. That was it. Yeah. She was like part of the elf community that teamed up with us humans on the Isles and fought during the war. I don't know where her body is. If she's dead, I imagine she's still alive. She'd probably be with the elves, right? Like at the Grove or whatever.
Mhm.
But I don't know what those other 2 graves would be. It doesn't make sense. Have you tried talking to him?
Well, it's walled up.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I think maybe you're gonna have to find the graveskeeper. See what's going on. That doesn't make sense. Like, you can't wall it up because pilgrimers need to come through. How are they supposed to like?
The forest is closed right now. Like very few people are allowed outside of the city at the moment
What?
because it's so dangerous.
The forest ain't no danger. What? Why is it closed up? That's okay. I get I may be stuck in my ways, but like that don't make no sense. Like the forest is like beautiful place. It's lovely. There's like some cool ruins in there and stuff, and like it's a great place to have a picnic. Go camping. Man, sounds like this area's really gone to shit. You know what I mean? Kind of glad I'm dead. I mean, at least undead, but glad I don't really have to worry about it no more.
Can we
That
talk
must be
to the
nice.
people in the 2 graves?
Colossus is like, well, we could only. I mean, I only have one spell available to cast Speak with Dead. I'm not going to be able to cast it a second time today.
Ah.
And we don't have a shovel, I believe. That was the thing that we're lacking. To dig up said graves.
Go to town first and see if we can find these gravekeepers.
That might be a good idea. Gary's saying it's ran by the temple?
And then come back.
Yeah. We have to come back through this way anyways, right? Well, I mean, the forest is around here, right? We came through the forest.
Mm-hmm.
So we both of them went to the first place. Both cars.
Okay.
All right. Well, Catch you later, Gary.
See you later.
Thank
Safe
you
travels.
for the
Thanks for the
visit.
information.
Lovely house.
Thank you.
Perhaps I can bring you a teapot next time.
Oh, I would love that. Not that I can really consume tea. I mean, it's just nice to, do those kind of rituals that I used to do when I was alive.
Yeah. I'll see what I
Oh.
can scrounge up for you.
And maybe if you could bring me a pillow next time if you come by. No worries if you can't make it. But a pillow would be great. And maybe a blanket.
I will find you the
Whole care
fluffiest
package.
pillow
We'll see.
that can be found.
Host
Oh, that would be lovely.
a crypt chilling party.
A crypt raising.
No, it's like housewarming, except crypt chilling.
Crypt drying.
There you go.
Gary will wave to you guys and then shut the door. Go back to sitting on his bench.
Gary's had a full day that he thinks is probably a year.
Clearly does not know time. He's like, it's been years since I've seen you.
Or Gary's got some dementia.
Oh, poor Gary.
Go easy on him. His brain is rotted.
Definitely got some worms in there. He's got some tadpoles in his brains.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
Give him special powers. Don't double cross him.
Yeah. He's able to read your mind. He just chooses not to. If we're done at the gravesite, I will move you along to
I think so.
That sounds good to me.
Forest Crossroads. Bring back that rain.
Yeah, this is where we killed those aloe bears or the cow.
You what?
Nothing.
That's right. You did kill that family of owlbears for the cow.
That's what the party lies to itself about.
Okay. Well, you guys come to a familiar place. This area also experiencing a little bit of flooding, but not as bad as the gravesite. And you see the crossroads signs. Back to my notes. On this sign, it says... Apparently I deleted my notes. This way, it says northeast, Blackstone, north, White Rock, south, Durnell Forest, and west, Caracaladier. You see that the bodies of the owlbears are gone.
I bet the cow ate it.
The cow clearly wasn't a cow.
As nature intended.
Which direction would you like to go?
Back to town?
Back to town. Okay.
Hi ho, hi ho.
After
Down we go.
a long amount of time and much worries, you see the sky lighten slightly as dawn arrives, and you see the familiar gates of Caer Caladir ahead. And what awaits inside, you don't know. You're hoping for answers. You're hoping for reward. You're hoping for shops. And maybe some of that is inside. Maybe some of it isn't. Maybe there's something
Like a
else waiting
shovel.
for you. But we'll call it here. You guys can think about where to head when you cross that threshold next time.
Someplace dry.
You can't get your bones wet. You gotta keep them dry.
Oh,